Hello, everybody.
We try not to start laughing. We're going, okay, don't laugh, don't
Yeah,
laugh,
I
don't
know,
laugh. And then we're like, and it just
makes us laugh. So,
Hey.
and it doesn't take much for me. So.
No, you've been pestering me all morning.
I have not. I have been.
I have witnesses.
Pleasant.
I have witnesses.
Well, call them out. Let's chat. See what they have to say.
You chased him out the door. Okay, so I have come across and decided something. I need a personal assistant, or like a what do they call those ones that pick out your clothing and stuff like that?
Personal shopper.
No, that helps you get, like, they picks your outfits for different things and
It's a personal assistant.
personal assistant.
Fashion.
Yeah. Now I can't remember the name of it, and I was thinking of it
Do you
earlier.
think I live in that realm
Well-
of finances that I know this stuff?
So I was going through and uploading our videos now. We've got them on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes, that we're following on YouTube. And so I'm uploading all of these videos and just getting things organized and stuff like that. And I'm like noticing that I think people think I only wear the same clothes. Because all the recordings.
It is. I actually thought about this myself, thinking, "Oh, do I end up wearing the same thing? You know, every day we
Yeah, and I'm like looking at this, and I'm going. So I think we may need to talk to Tom and Carrie about getting us
a fashion consultant.
A fashion consultant. There we go. The fashion consultant
okay.
and stuff like that to help
you
us.
take that on, okay?
Yeah, either that or we have to remember what we're wearing so we can toss it up.
But you know what? It is winter, and we have had some colder days.
I know, but the thing
So
is,
I have a tendency to wear my really warm clothes when it's really cold, and I don't have a lot of those.
I have probably 30 sweaters.
Oh, see, I don't. No,
I collect sweaters and I wear them, and so it's from several years. But I have a lot of sweaters, and so there's no reason why I'm wearing
the same thing over and over. My wardrobe consists of the majority of spring and fall clothing because that's pretty much what we have here. So I don't have a huge winter.
I love sweaters. They're warm and cuddly. So.
Yeah, but it doesn't usually get that cold, and y'all know how I feel about that kind of weather. So we're gonna move on.
We are. Speaking of weather, okay. So
yeah,
we have Kimberbell Club on Thursday.
Yes.
So if you are signed up for in-person Kimberbell Club for the Surrey store, please watch your email, because we all know here they tell us, we're getting 20 centimeters of snow, and you look out the window and you're going, what is it, imaginary snow?
Yeah.
Or they sit there and say, you might get a slight dusting, and you're looking going like there's 40
That's
feet
when
of
we
snow.
get the dump.
So it's unpredictable. So right now there is saying that there's supposed to be snow on Thursday or whatever.
Wednesday through Thursday.
Through Thursday. So if it's bad and you guys don't want to come, we will send out a link for our evening Zoom, and you can join us there. Or if you don't want to risk it, you just give us a shout, or you can sign up for it, so that you're on our evening Zoom.
Because just in case, you just don't know. So we're going to play it by ear, but we are making plans in case it does,
Because then it will be imaginary snow. Because when you're planned for it, it doesn't count.
It's not going to happen.
No,
which is fine by me.
So, email. There is an email coming out.
Yes.
We've got a sale coming up of storage solutions.
Yeah, some of the stuff is really cool
it's
too, guys.
January, and we're organizing our storage room.
Pretend that we can get into gear. Yeah, so we've got some ideas for you in that email, so check it out.
I'm proud of myself. I started organizing my sewing room.
Wow, good for you.
One set of scissors from one spot to the other.
Okay, that's not exactly organizing. That's just, shifting.
Hey, baby steps. Okay, baby steps. We need to celebrate our small.
Yeah, but they actually need to be a step. Okay.
I took 5 steps. from one spot to the other. Okay, technically I rolled in my chair.
There you go. There you go. There were no steps involved at all. Moving a pen from here to there is not organizing. I'm sorry.
But I put them where they're supposed to be, from where they weren't supposed to be.
Whatever.
Okay.
Moving on.
Supposed to be supportive. All right, we have some classes coming up.
Yes.
Just wanna. So if you go to the website, check on our calendar. You've got lots of classes coming up. I've got that my Sandra Shaw.
It's so cute.
It is, and then actually now I fixed the hair so it doesn't look like my bed head.
I'm gonna need some gray thread to do this one. So
it's going
I
to be
have
fun.
plenty of
So what we're going to do in class is we're going to do background quilting. So we're going to do edge to edge background quilting. We're going to cover that on some different ways to do that. We're going to talk about adding some different designs. So like, because we've got the Sandra Shaw and that's kind of our focus. We're going to add some lettering and things and fonts and stuff. So we're going to talk about on how to do that and how to for layout. And so that we end up with this nice finished project. And then of course, learning the new technique that Sandra Shaw has of the jump stitches to create hair.
Yeah.
And so we'll talk about different ways to finish it off from, long and straight to curly to ponytails and all that fun stuff. So it's going to be a really fun class. So we have it in person and we also have it in Zoom.
Yeah.
Just remember Zoom is, because it's shorter and we can't necessarily do a lot of stuff, it is really designed more for people who know what they're doing for the most part and just kind of need some tips and all that kind of stuff. But our in-person hands-on is great.
Yeah.
Easter tier tray for Kimber Bell.
Yes, that starts.
Our classes are coming and they're filling up or whatever. We have until January 20th.
And that's this weekend.
If you want to secure your spot in either the in-person 2 days or our Zoom that will be spread out over a course of a few evenings, because you can only do so much on Zoom before you're
and only go so late.
Yeah.
Before it's
so sign up for either one of those by the 20th. We've got the beginner Irish quilting. We have one spot
left in the afternoon, the Saturday afternoon.
So if you want to get into learning that,
there's only
it's
one
a gorgeous class.
It's a beautiful quilt.
It is.
Beautiful quilt.
Is.
Yeah.
And so if I didn't have so much on my plate, I'd be stealing
Oh,
that
me
one
too,
spot.
me too. But, whatever. You can only do so much.
Well, yeah, because then we've got the UFO project thingies with,
Sorry.
our favorite person. You know who yeah.
No.
You're not going to help me out, are you? At
No.
all? We have a UFO class with, you're mean. You know I am.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The one class that we have.
Oh, get to the finish line?
Here we go.
That got canceled because there didn't have the people sign up.
Oh, okay.
So, sorry.
Well,
I didn't know that's where you were going.
Well, I was going to sit there and say that, because then I'd end up in her class with all my unfinished. So, because those ones are my
She doesn't
sewing.
have that kind of time. Hey, I'm guessing you have probably as many as I do.
I have probably more.
And she doesn't have that kind of time. Nobody. I don't have that kind of time.
Pretty much.
So,
but we do have the EMB one or the embroidery one.
Yes,
That's the EMB and me, the first Thursday in February.
Yes.
So if you've got the EMB stuff or whatever, she was gearing towards more just straight sewing. I've got the EMB stuff.
Yes.
So that you've got some help there. And then we've got fabric baskets. Okay, so we've seen those. I taught the class before. It was very, very basic. So now what we're going to take and do is we're going to take it up a notch. And so we're going to add some background quilting to those fabric baskets. So just to make them woohoo a little bit more. And then adding the embroidery designs and all that kind of stuff. So it is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm on a background quilting kick right now. I'm just adding it to everything. So if you've got the Kimber Bell Clairvaux tiles, that's really what we're going to focus on using those. And
I still haven't used mine.
Then take my class and just show you how to use them.
Well, put it in the evening and I will.
It is in the evening.
Okay, then I will.
Okay, so it is. I've got daytime and evening. but yeah, I just, once you start using them, and I've got some different tricks on, like kind of expanding them a little bit, using them some different ways than just a quilt top. They become so versatile, and they're so much fun.
Well, it looks like it's a lot of fun.
It is.
But first, I have to organize my sewing rooms. I've expanded.
Well, or if organizing your sewing room is a prerequisite, then I moved because it ain't ever.
Oh yeah, you have to teach. I have to take. So that's different. 'Cause
Okay.
nobody wants to take a class from me.
All right. So we had a demo today on.
Yes, we're gonna have
Okay,
a demo.
because we still have our demo machine sale happening.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. So any floor model is on sale right now. So as long as it's the floor model, they're gently used, if at all. I mean, some of them, you know.
It's just whether or not somebody came in and wanted to see how that machine worked.
And all it
That's all
basically
they
is a couple of stitches here, you know, oh, this is the straight shit, this is the zigzag, and showing a couple things. So, I mean, it's barely anything.
Yeah.
So it's a great deal. So
Yeah.
if you're looking at upgrading into a new machine, now's the time.
Absolutely.
It definitely really
Absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
So you can phone the store, you can come in and have a demo,
Yeah. Check it out.
check it out.
If you're looking for that, that smaller machine to take the classes, or you want to upgrade, now's the time.
Yeah.
Come in, check them out, find what you're looking for, take her home.
I've got a few that I kind of,
Well,
not that I need more machines. Okay, well, I need the M17. I do need that. That is a
yeah,
need.
I need that one, and I need the M8, and then I'd be completely happy.
We're just going to sit here while we just dream of our machines.
Dream of all of, oh, Lord, yes, I know.
Do we give them a heads up about a shipment?
No. Really? I didn't know.
We have new fabric coming.
Fabric.
Yes. I was hoping it would be here today.
See, that's my big failing. It's fabric. I'm one of those that buying fabric and sewing it, two different things. I have fabric that I just bought because it's really pretty.
Well, that's why you buy it, is because it's pretty.
And it just sits there, and I look at it.
Yeah, no,
okay.
no. So I'm waiting for it to come in.
Oh,
So I can
touch.
okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That
Okay.
tactile thing.
Touch, grope.
We do not grope here. That would be a violation.
Oh yes, sorry, HR. I know you're trying to keep me in line. All right, so we're just going to wait a second here for Jen to get.
I could go up to
You're gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna get. If you want to go get set up there, no, you don't need that.
Okay.
I'm gonna let her pass, and I'm gonna switch this around. And so we'll go take a little bit of a walk. And see, you guys can see we have so many machines to choose from. And that are all on sale. All right, here comes Jen. She's going to show us our favorite machine.
Oh, I don't know. It's my favorite. But
Okay, first off.
First off,
Okay, would you say this is an entry-level, high-end, or mid-range?
I would say that this is more high-end.
More high-end, okay.
More high-end, yeah.
So this is definitely one you want to upgrade to.
This would be an upgrade too. This would be the type of machine that if you have a regular computerized machine at home, you can upgrade to this one. It's a bit bigger, so it wouldn't be one of the machines that you would take to classes. It'd be more of your, I'm going to do all my sewing in my sewing room at home, and this is going to be my baby.
But you could take it to class.
You could take it to class. It's just a little heavier than some of the other computerized machines that we have that are meant to take to class. Okay. So, all right.
All right, so show me what this puppy can do.
Show you what this puppy can do. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay, well, it's a beautiful machine. As you can see here, we do have an LED display where to choose your stitches, you have your modes for, and right now we're in the straight stitch mode or the utility stitch modes. And then, so to choose your stitches, you would just type it in. So if we wanted to do one of our 5 available button stitches, we would go to one of those, and then it shows you what the stitch will look like on your machine as well. Like most of the upper level computerized machines, it also has a start stop button. So you can sew without your presser foot, or if you like that feeling of more control and having your foot on the gas pedal, you can use your presser foot. So I'm gonna go back to 1 for now and just quite quiet. But also it can go quite fast. And it does have one of my favorite functions, the scissor button, where you can actually cut off your stitch at the end. It does have your tack button so that you can start or end with a little knot that the machine does as well. And
I like this button.
And as Lori says, she likes the slow to fast gauge.
See, if I'm embroidering, it's in
Fast.
rabbit mode.
It's in rabbit mode. Okay.
If I am sewing and trying to sew straight, it's in turtle mode.
And meanwhile, mine's always in rabbit mode at home because I do a lot of piecing. And when I'm doing my piecing, it's all just straight, and I have my 1/4-inch foot guide.
I can't sew straight.
One of the other neat and fun things that comes with the Excellence is that this one actually comes with an extension table. When you get into the higher end machines, a lot of things are not included, but in this case, your extension table is included. And what Elna has too is they have some fun little design elements where right here you have foot storage. So so you don't need to keep it in an accessory tray, but some of your more commonly used feet are up here, and then you just pull them out and push them back in.
I have the 2 feet that I use the most, my straight stitch and my 1/4-inch, and they sit up here on the corner of my machine.
Okay.
And then when I'm stitching and I go a little bit faster than turtle, then my machine vibrates a little bit and then they fall off, and then so that's how I lose my feet.
Yeah, well, right here you have your straight stitch foot or your presser foot, and so while you have your 1/4-inch foot on, you can just leave it up here and it'll stay and it'll be nice and safe for you.
See, organization. That's awesome.
Yes. And Elna tends to have the fun little organizational things versus the other machine brands. It's just one of their neat little design tricks. And say we would like to do one of the fun stitches. I myself enjoy going around the borders of my quilts when I have time with a nice little decorative stitch right before I add on my my binding. And so we'll go into our I guess they're called embroidery stitches because this is what they used to call them in the machines before they had standalone embroidery machines. These stitches were called your embroidery stitches. And for right now, I'm going to choose 50 because I'm hoping that flowers will soon show up. All right, so I'm going to keep it on a little fast so that you can see what I'm doing. So it's going to go and it's going to sew my nice little tulips here. And then there's 2 ways of stopping this and having the pattern stop. If I want to stop in the middle of sewing and I press that button there, the little knot button, what happens is it finishes sewing the flower and then adds a knot to the end. And just
So you don't have a half.
so I don't have a half finished stitch, as you can see here. Now, if I did want to stop, say I'm getting to the end and there's no way to finish because I'm too close to the end of my fabric, if you press the reverse button, it will just automatically stop stitching that stitch at the time. And so that way, if you're at the end of your fabric and you're like, oh no, I went too long, I didn't catch it in time, that's fine. You can stop in the middle of a stitch and it won't be the end of the world. Another fun thing too is that you can set a number of different stitches in a row. Say you want to do like a flower and then a heart and then another flower. You can set that up into your memory onto the machine, and that would be using your memory button. And there are the settings as well, like say you want to do your quilt labels. This one has 4 modes that are just for lettering, and so that way if you want to stitch made by mom or handmade with tears and laughter, you can do all that, and you can actually program it into your machine, and then it will sew that for you, and then you can just put your label on. For some of the decorative stitches, you can even elongate your stitch. For an example, if you're doing one of these stitches here, where we'll go back to the correct mode, and then we'll choose number 76. You can make it longer, twice as long, 3 times as long, or 4 times as long. And so we will, however, go back to 1. We'll sew 1, and then we'll sew what 2 looks like, and 3 and 4, so that you can see the difference. So 1. And this is a 9mm. So when it does, so you do get up to 9mm of length. So this is on length 2. So this is 2 times as long for the stitch. So as you can see, it's twice as long as the original stitch.
Awesome.
So
that is
it does have the fun functionality like that as well.
So cute little machine. So it is one of our machines that's a demo. So you can get it for demo price. If not, if you don't get here in time to grab the demo, you can get a new one in the box. All that fun stuff. All right. So yeah. So that's the Excellence
680 plus.
680 plus by Elna. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jen. I have a feeling that I got ditched by Deborah.
Oh no, she was just taking over for me.
Oh, sure. I think she's ditching me. All right. So I think we are done for today. She's gonna run. Yeah, you're gonna run and say goodbye, huh? Yeah. She wants to say goodbye to everybody. I got the rolling chair, my arrow chair. Just in case anyone missed them, the arrow chairs are the best.
Oh, yes. One of these days I'll buy one.
Well, I need to get new sewing chairs for my place. And then that's on my list.
It's on your list? Oh, yeah, I have a list too.
It's on my list. And so, but the kids keep stealing my chairs from my sewing room. So I might have to.
You might have to put a lock on it like grocery carts do. They can't leave the area. Thought.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
I should.
Wire it to the table. Something. I don't know.
Who
Certain
knows?
things should not be trusted. That's right up there with scissors.
I know.
So, okay, put your foot down.
I do.
Yeah, well,
They just roll their eyes at me.
Yeah.
It's amazing that Belle hasn't like strained her eyes.
just by rolling her eyes at you? Well, she could quit doing that. Okay, just don't tell her I said that. Just keep doing my nails.
Oh, did you guys see? We have matching
matching.
nails. We're twinsies.
Can you tell we have the same person doing them?
Anyways, all right. So, so we got some classes. So do make sure you check out our website for the sales that are coming out for upcoming classes.
Watch your email, go
For-
on the website, check things out.
Yeah, and come down and visit us.
Yes, we love to see you.
And like I said, we got new fabric coming in the next day or two. And so check for that. There's some really fun stuff coming in. Try and get here before I get here.
Yes, this is true.
So otherwise I'll buy it all.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish. I wish.
Okay.
All right. So have a great week. And stay safe. If we get snow, go play in the snow. Just don't freeze.
Don't go out.
Just don't freeze anything. If you have any warm sweaters,
Don't go out.
don't go out. All right. So have a great night, afternoon, and we'll see you next week.
Next week.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Bye.